2 Chronicles 9. Now when the queen of Sheba heard of the fame of Solomon, she came to Jerusalem to test Solomon with hard questions, having a very great retinue, and camels that bore spices, and gold in abundance, and precious stones. And when she came to Solomon, she spoke with him about all that was in her heart. So Solomon answered all her questions, and there was nothing so difficult for Solomon that he could not explain it to her. And she said to the king, Blessed be Yahweh your God, who delighted in you, setting you on his throne to be king for Yahweh your God, because your God has loved Israel to establish them forever. Therefore he made you king over them, to do justice and righteousness. And she gave the king 120 talents of gold, and spices in great abundance, and precious stones, and never were there any such spice which the queen of Sheba gave to King Solomon. And King Solomon gave to the queen of Sheba all she desired, whatever she asked, much more than that she had brought to the king. And Solomon rested with his fathers, and was buried in the city of David his father, and Rehoboam his son reigned in his place. 2 Chronicles 10. Rehoboam reigned over the sons of Israel who dwelt in the cities of Judah. 2 Chronicles 11. So they strengthened the kingdom of Judah, and made Rehoboam son of Solomon strong for 3 years, because they walked in the way of David and Solomon. 2 Chronicles 12. And it came to pass in the 5th year of King Rehoboam that Shishak king of Egypt came up against Jerusalem, because they had transgressed against Yahweh. And Shemaiah the prophet came to Rehoboam, and the leaders of Judah, who were gathered together in Jerusalem because of Shishak, and said to them, Thus says Yahweh, You have forsaken me, therefore I also have left you in the hand of Shishak. So the leaders of Israel and the king humbled themselves, and they said, Yahweh is righteous. And now when Yahweh saw that they humbled themselves, the word of Yahweh came to Shemaiah, saying, They have humbled themselves. Therefore I will not destroy them, but I will grant them some deliverance, and my wrath shall not be poured out on Jerusalem by the hand of Shishak. Thus King Rehoboam strengthened himself in Jerusalem and reigned. Now Rehoboam was 41 years old when he became king, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which Yahweh had chosen to put his name, out of all the tribes of Israel. 2 Chronicles 13. And the sons of Israel fled before Judah, and God delivered them into their hand.